I'm Rebecca Becker, the founder and executive director of Raising the Vibe. It is a new 501c3 nonprofit that is completely volunteer run. Our mission is to support the growth of conscious communities.
And it's kind of where I really figured out what Peter was all about. When we met, it was under work conditions. And then as I heard him speak, I thought, this is somebody that is on the map. This is somebody who has the finger on the pulse, who can see things far before the curve of an idea, of a fad, of a movement. And so I kept my eye on him a little bit and just kind of was inquisitive. And he was so gracious to let me kind of join him in the journey of discovering what else is out there.
All the things that are collapsing right now are solutions that are based in thrivability. And it's a beautiful way to put back more than we take, to leave things better than how we found them, and to really revitalize the earth and heal it and cleanse it, which in effect will cleanse and heal us as well. I'm using a lot of ancient technologies combined with modern technologies, and we'll go into that a little bit later. But what happens when you combine really ancient things that we've forgotten about with tools we have right now, you create a redundancy, which is what thrivability is really all about. It's just like in nature, you're not having a monoculture or a monocrop, you're having many, many organisms working together in concert to really allow things to prosper. And here you can see a little bit of how I work. This is a way of planting vegetation and forest in conjunction with what we're designing the built part and the spacing of it. And what happens is you can start to create microenvironments. So like that piazza I showed you, now we can do that with nature and allow people to gather outside longer into the year with more calmness and ability to be outside comfortably. And then what we've come up with in Thrivability is, how about we take 80% of our food we grow and we leave 20% for the insects and the animals that are crossing through our land. So you can see how Thrivability is all not only taking care of human needs, but also our planet and the other life forms that are here with us. And once again, I want to stress before I go into this, usually when we talk about sustainability, it's about environmental causes, but Thrivability, once again, is this meshing of community and economics and environmentalism. All of those things really have to be working together to get something that is more than what we're doing right now. And then I want to talk about passive solar technology. This is actually a really ancient technology. We started out with Mesa Verde. This is in Colorado. It's over 1,000 years old, a Native American settlement. And basically, what happens is you see this big rock outcropping, this ledge. It actually acts as a sunblock. So if we were to diagram this with a house, you have about, in this part of the world, you have about a 2-foot overhang. So in the summer, the sun is always higher, and so that overhang will block the sun from coming in your windows and heating your home. And in the winter, the sun is lower. It can pass through those windows and heat your floor. Now, if your floor is masonry or stone, 1 inch of stone is 1 hour of heat once the sun is set. So if you have 8 inches of stone, you have 8 hours of heat. In Minnesota, that's pretty darn good in the wintertime. And then in the summer, that thermal mass can pull the heat in your home and sort of dissipate it down into the earth, cooling your home. Really simple technology. Even in ancient Rome, they were using this, and somehow we forgot about it. Everything I do is based on this ordering system in the universe. It's called the golden section, and it's a ratio of 1.618. And even in the human body, we have the golden section. If you take your fingers, you can do the top part of your finger times 1.618, and that'll give you figure 3. And 3 times 1.618 will give you 5, and on and on and on. And what happens is when you design this way, or think this way, or create music this way, anything really, it creates this sense of well-being and harmony. I think because that's the way the whole universe is working, and we're part of it. And basically, the return on investment of this is 86.3%. Cost of construction is around $150 a square foot. I think for Atlanta, we were talking that might be maybe half of what a higher end home might cost to build. Of course, we can go up and down in materials, but it's really nice to know we can build a thrivable home that is, for some people, for many people, affordable. I just want to end by saying that, never before have we had the knowledge or the tools to turn things around as we do now. And the choices that we make, that you make, do make a difference. And I just want you to imagine if everyone on the planet pitched in, what we could accomplish. And so one last little thing, if you would like to dig into the architecture part of Thrivability, we have ways to retrofit your existing home. We can help you build a new thrivable home. We actually are taking some reservations for that if you're interested. And if you're a developer or have some land, you don't know what to do with it, we can help you figure out how to develop in a thrivable way, even small lots or even big lots.
Just wanted to encourage everybody that it takes all of us at this point to turn things around, and we know things are crumbling right in front of our eyes. This is an unbelievable solution. So however you're feeling called, contact Peter at the addresses here, his website, or contact me at info@raisingthevibe.org to just move this to the next stage of development.